We don't have a plan to be the biggest agency or biggest label, whatever.
It's like kind of a family vibe. So you come in, you have talent, obviously, but it's more to that, you know. So there are the funny people, there are the talent people, there are the good DJs, there are the good life. So it's a different kind of colorful group of people.
You know, I think this is maybe also a part of the success of Diynamic, that everyone has his own signature or trademark sound. So I think it's perfect.
To see after 10 years how big is Diynamic. Sometimes I think about it's like a dream or something, and it's really amazing. It's nice. It's a good feeling.
Before we start Diynamic, we had our own party called DIY about 14 years ago. And during this time I also met Stimming and HOSH the first time.
I was sending out my stuff to labels, but it seemed like people liked it, but it didn't fit to any other label. So, and then I met him, and he like had the same stuff, like exactly like, hey, that's what I'm doing, like the past couple of years. So our plan is to do our own label. It's like, yeah, so is mine. And I also met this other guy, this freaking talent, Stimming, Martin Stimming. I was like, okay, never heard that name. And so I listened to Stimming's first stuff, and he was like a drummer on drum and bass before. And it was impressive, like what a musician is. I knew this is gonna be like my favorite electronic musician in my life.
During these parties, after years, this wish of an own label becomes bigger and bigger. So, and this time, this both artists already made music, me not, but close to them, my wish to make music becomes also stronger. So, and the first tracks I made, it was with HOSH together, and we had our own place to test our own music.
It's not really like a feeling behind it, because it was like so slow and natural. We just did our stuff ourselves the first years.
The friendship between Mladen, HOSH and Martin was so strong that it was just a question of time.
Our concept is we always take our time. Besides the talent artists have, we have to check how is the connection between us, between the other artists. And so every artist we choose, we take our time between 1 till 2 years.
It's a strong part about a family, that it can grow, and you have like new inspiration from new people. And I think it's important to have younger artists in your family and look what they are doing, and maybe you can show them what's your kind of experience, because we had a lot of young artists or artists that are not playing for 25 years or so. And for me it's really interesting, because I know it's a totally new generation.
Honestly, we don't really look for new artists, it just becomes, because we're always trying to do what we're able to do.
One of the best parties with Diynamic was the party in Berlin, Ritter Buske and Watergate. I met all of them, great energy, fantastic. Nothing better than this one.
Istanbul was very impressive.
Yeah,
so because you're playing at this beautiful city, and yeah, like these are different people to European, because you didn't expecting that they are so open for electronic music. You didn't expect that before, but it was a great event. It was awesome.
Last year was an amazing year. The Sonar was one of the best gigs for us.
I love a lot really the Dynamic Festival here in Amsterdam. This is for me the most amazing party in the year, better than Sonar.
There are so many moments. Like for me, super important was the first moment I met Solomun, I met Adriano, and I met Martin Stimming in the beginning. So that's the most important ever.
Most funny thing, festival in Germany, Dynamic Festival.
Yeah, in the start of our relationship.
Yeah.
We
Some
were,
alcohol involved.
Some alcohol involved.
Slippers on the foot.
Yeah, falling off the stage.
Tall speaker.
Yeah.
Climbing up on the speaker.
Yeah. Dancing.
Dancing.
Falling down.
Falling down.
Dodging a dodgy driver.
End of story.
End of story, yeah.
I try to do stage diving all the time, but it's difficult.
Best moment for us, it has been, of course, the first time we joined all the family, all the guys, because we arrived at this party, this showcase in Berlin, and it was pretty huge, and all the family was there, so we were all just the only Italians, part of this family, of this new family, and everyone was speaking German, and we was just like, what the fuck are they saying? So.
A funny moment was when this Adrian decided to went up to DJ booth on Tomorrowland 2015 in Brazil and just show like all the EDM guys how it's really done to stand on the DJ booth and like
normally I don't do this. So.
Embrace all the like the vibes coming. Yeah. That's why you did it.
Yeah. There are some secrets nobody has to know. Just the family or the guys who are already on the party and seen it. And legends are made of that stuff, you know, like.
Yeah.
What happens in the Dynamic family?
Stays in the Dynamic family. You can maybe join us here and have a little look, but let's leave it at that.
One of the hardest questions you can ask, what is the sound of Dynamic, you know? Because every artist is totally separated from each other. But in the end, everything is about music, everything is about electronic music. And so this is why we are together and why we're celebrating that.
The people think there is a specific dynamic sound, but from an artist point of view, it's like, I think like you have like NTFO, or you have like Ost Kjex, and you have like Solomun, and you have like Adriatique, and the sounds and the DJ sets they're playing is so different to each other. It's like, how is this coming together? Like, how is this happening?
Everybody's different in a way, like music-wise and also like person-wise, but in a way we all really fit together.
But Dynamic is, they're not afraid of signing people which are doing totally different and more slowly music, which has actually nothing to do with club music. And that's what I really, really appreciate about the label.
We are a part of that electronic music since a long time, and you see groups coming and going, and what I feel is that we are a very passionate group, and I hope that we can hold that for the next 20 years.
I'm actually quite proud to be a part of it. I'm proud that it went for 10 years. I mean, imagine 10 years, imagine all the blood and sweat that went into it.
After 10 years to drive this big ship, it's not so easy, but I don't do it alone, because we all do it together, and I think that's a good thing, because I always say this is the mother, this is the big cow, she has a lot of milk to give, so it's your choice how to do it.
The most important thing of all is thanks for being with us for 10 years now. Thank you so much. Nothing more to say.